Hey everybody, so it's time for my NHL Picks of the Week, where I pick 5 games from the upcoming week in the NHL and tell you who I think is going to win. Now, before we get into the video, I just quickly want to remind everyone to please hit that like button and give the video a thumbs up. That greatly helps out the channel. And if you're new to the channel or not yet subscribed for any reason, please hit that subscribe button and follow along for all my hockey content. So, last week, another 4-1 week. That's 2 in a row now where I go 4-1 on my 5 picks. And we're starting to build some momentum here. I'm hoping that it carries over into this week. My record now on the season is 12-6. So we're off to a pretty decent start here. Especially the last 2 weeks have been really good. So let's get right into it, picking this week. And starting with tonight, the 27th, I have Vegas over the Anaheim Ducks. Vegas is at home, coming off a brutal 6-1 beatdown loss at the hands of the Avalanche on their home ice. Vegas is going to come out ready to play. They're going to be angry about the way that their last game went, and I don't see them getting beat at home 2 games in a row. I think Vegas really comes out ready to play and with a chip on their shoulder for this game against a divisional opponent. And I think Vegas beats Anaheim tonight. Next pick comes from Wednesday night, October 30th. St. Louis over the Minnesota Wild. Minnesota, I mean, obviously one of the worst teams in the league this year. They've won a couple games recently. They're starting to play a little bit better. But the Blues are clearly, in my mind, the much better team. They're at home against a weaker divisional opponent in Minnesota. I think St. Louis pretty clearly is going to win this game Wednesday night. And, yeah, I got the Blues over the Wild for sure. Then we move on to Friday, November 1st. I got 2 games picked on Friday, November 1st. The first one is Washington over Buffalo. Game is in Washington. Both teams are off to really, really good starts this season. Buffalo's got a great record leading the Atlantic Division. Washington's got a great record leading the Metropolitan Division. 2 really hot teams, but I think I'm giving Washington the edge. Washington's at home. Capitals have been impressive. I think the Caps get this one done, and what's going to be a very good and fun game to watch, a very close game. I think Washington wins, so I'm picking Washington over Buffalo on Friday night. Also on Friday night, Colorado over Dallas. Dallas has not gotten off to a very good start this season at all. They've been one of the biggest disappointments in the league. Colorado has been the exact opposite. The Avalanche are one of the best teams in the league to start this season. They're off to a great start. They're a team that got a lot of hype this offseason and are 100% living up to it. So really hot Colorado team versus a really, down and out Dallas team to start this season. I think Colorado beats the Stars. Divisional game in Colorado should go to the Avalanche. And finally, my 5th and final pick for this week comes from Saturday night, New Jersey at Carolina. I think Carolina beats the Devils at home. New Jersey, much like Dallas, one of the more disappointing teams to start this season. Really been slow out of the gate, not winning a lot of games. Carolina has been really hot to start this season. They've cooled off a little bit. They had a really, really good first couple weeks. They've cooled down a little bit here recently, but they're still off to a nice start. They're still winning games. They just beat Chicago 4-0 yesterday. So I got the Hurricanes over the Devils on Saturday night in Carolina. So those are my 5 picks of the week this week. Vegas over Anaheim, St. Louis over Minnesota, Washington over Buffalo, Colorado over Dallas, and Carolina over New Jersey. We'll see how I do. Hopefully we're looking at another 4-1 or 5-0 week. Got to keep that record getting better. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description below. If you want to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon and merchandise store are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.